Alright. Well. Welcome back, buyers. How are you today? Definitely let me know how you're doing, yeah? If you can't reply right now, feel free to comment. Feel free to let me know. And I promise you that I will reply. What are we going to speak about today? I think today is definitely something that is very personal to me, because it's something I'm trying to work on, something I'm trying to be better at, something I am not good at, but I've noticed I'm not good at, and therefore I can figure out a way to either get better, to do better, or maybe avoid putting myself in situations that get me away from this place. And it is one simple line, one simple thought. It's like Inception. If you've watched the movie Inception, you plant one simple thought into the mind, and the mind will work around that in a way that it grows. Your mind will work in a way that the thought or the idea expands. But it starts with a simple thought. And for me, that simple thought will be: gratitude is a great attitude. That's it. As I've said before and will probably say many times, I am not a motivational speaker or anything like that, or a self-help, nothing. This is me being accountable for wanting to improve myself, and I feel that writing on Budget Your Energy by Substack and Medium, I feel that blog format and now this podcast format allows me to put my phone on airplane mode, to think, to talk, to expand on ideas, to take time and hopefully improve. And that's it. It's more for me. It's more for me than it is for you. And obviously the ideal goal will be if this is something that you enjoy or you want to be a part of the process. Let's go. Let's say goodbye to bad energy and welcome good habits and good intentions. So, back to where I was before I decided to mumble and fumble. Is gratitude is a great attitude. I feel myself, I'm very, very, very good at setting more goals. I'm very good at achieving goals, finding solutions to problems, doing things. But as my mother very well pointed out, is I'm very bad at saying well done to myself, or acknowledging where I am versus where I was. I'm very aware that I was at a place and am now in a better place, as over a decade, or, ups and downs in between. Of course, this is real life, not a fantasy. But I never took the time to just think of, for example, moving to Dubai, and I had to ran out of petrol twice on the way home, trying to get back from Cape Town to Durban in order to catch a plane to Dubai. Never left the country, and then I borrowed 500 rand from my late grandfather, best man in the world, or now in the universe. And I borrowed that money because I had absolutely nothing. My mother sent me money to put petrol in the car so I could take the car and myself back to Durban in order to hand it over so I could go work this job. And now I've traveled to I think 10 or 12 countries. I've worked in a couple of countries. I don't have a lot of money, but I'm comfortable. And it takes a second to actually look back and say, yes, I'm not where I want to be. I don't have things. When I say things, it can be anything from an actual asset to a let's say a family or relate, all these kind of things. I don't have those sorted out yet. I have lots of ideas, and I have intentions, and I have goals that I've set and processes that are in place. But I am still further ahead in life than I was, and I am moving in a direction, which I believe is good. And this year is finally the time where I've gone back and said, well done, Raven. No, you haven't finished the race. No, you haven't won the league. You haven't won the whole thing, but you're winning this match. There's still many matches to play. There's still wins and losses to play. The NBA league, you don't win every match. Sometimes you get an injury. Sometimes you scored. Steph Curry will still. The first time he hasn't scored a 3 in a game like 10 years. By the way, I love Steph Curry. That was not an insult. That was just what I'm trying to say is these things happen, but you still have to appreciate what you've done so far. You still have to take into account all these things. And I think this is a big thing for me, is I finally realized that I'm allowed to feel satisfaction from the journey and the process, rather than the goal, outcome, or end goal. And that as a mindset really changed and really made me think about, and also just made me happier. I always used to say to my friends, they'd be like, oh, well done on this new job, or well done on your promotion, or whatever it was. And I know this is just business talk. There's other things involved in life, rather not only work. Let's keep that in mind. But I always replied with the same thing. I have not even started yet, or the game's not over, or wait for me next year, or all these kind of things about that forward. Now, right now, I still have that mindset, as in I have not won the league. I have not won at life. But I'm more accepting of certain milestones and achievements along the way. And I'm more grateful for what I have, rather than always chasing what I want or don't have, or I'm working towards. And as I say, gratitude is a great attitude to have. What I've noticed, so something I've started to do is, my morning routines are a big thing for me. If I get my morning right, and I'm not saying 5 a.m. club and all that, you do whatever works for you. Me waking up at 5 a.m. will make me grumpy. And it's not good for anyone. But if it works for you, go for it. I've got a good friend, Nana Coppertone. He's also got a blog and podcast and stuff to listen to in Dubai. And that's his thing. Ice baths and 5 a.m. And obviously he's got he's got a lot more muscle and stuff than him, but that's his thing. You put me in an ice bath and I will be grumpy. You wake me up at 5 a.m. for no reason, I'll probably be grumpy. Getting back to it, morning routines is a big thing for me, and doing what makes you happy is all I ask. So me telling you my routines is literally me telling you my routines, not telling you to do what I do. But yeah, you do you. So in my morning routine, and I'll expand on it as we go along in the series, but one of the things I've started to do is write down something I'm grateful for. So in my little black book, I have what I'm grateful for, and then what I want to do today, and I try limit it to 2 or 3 things to do, and then conclusion. If it's done, if I move it till tomorrow, etc. Takes me maybe a minute. And that gratitude part, there's that I have to work on. That gratitude part is really an attitude. It's a mindset. It's about having my cup of tea, writing down what I'm grateful for before I get to work on the day. Not only to work, but get to the day. It's a mindset and an attitude that goes in straight away and makes me think, wow, thank you for this. I know it sounds corny, so please have an open mind, but thank you for a good day. Thank you for hands. Thank you for the ability to record music and podcasts at my house. Thank you for a house. Thank you for... There's so many things, certain people in your lives, for, having parents available, having family close to you, whether online or in person. There's something in your day that you should be thankful for. If you have nothing to be thankful for, then it's time to get to work. If you have nothing to be grateful for, then you should be grateful for that realization. And then you should put in some to-dos under there that will help you find something to be grateful for. Or create something to be grateful for. Create a life that you want and enjoy. Create anything that you have an intention for. So there is two sides. So if you are in a place, and recently, why I'm starting to do all of this is recently I was in a place where I was not. I had things, don't get me wrong. I'm much more grateful for these things now that I realize it. But I was in a place where I was not comfortable and happy with it all. And I decided to get to work, to figure out some habits, to journal, to now podcast, to figure out and hold myself accountable of being a WIP, work in progress. I'm not perfect. I am not where I want to be. I'm not where I want to be in entirety. I have many things that I want to do and many goals that I want to achieve. But I am grateful for the fact that I am further along this journey of finding myself, of playing more sports, playing more music, writing more, working more efficiently, using my time, going out less, but when I do go out, it's quality. I'm grateful that I have the mindset and the ability to apply these terms and conditions into my contract of life. And I'm happy that I am not where I was, and therefore am excited to see where I will go and where I will end up. So yeah, I hope I would love to know if you could either comment or message me or anything, just one thing that you're grateful for. If you have more, go ahead. I'd love to hear them. And yeah, just try. What's the worst that can happen? You'll be happy first thing in the morning because you'll have a couple of things that you're thankful for. Try it out. Feel free to let me know if it works. I will keep on doing it because I'm very happy with the results. And thank you for listening. Hope you have a fantastic day ahead. Goodbye for now. Budget your energy. Have a great week. Be efficient. Be complimentary to yourself. And yeah, enjoy the process, the ups and the downs. Be grateful for the process and the journey. Give yourself some love. Alright, goodbye for now. Have a great one.